Go ahead, please.
Is your term correct name Michael Lee Serrano?
Yes.
You're here before the court because you're charged with the offense of bribery, which is a second-degree felony. If you were to be convicted of this offense, you could go to penitentiary for a period of not less than 2 years nor more than 20 years. And in addition to that, you could be made to pay a fine not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand the full range of punishment?
Yes.
The second count of the indictment is called official oppression. Even though it's a misdemeanor, it's tried in felony court because you are employed under the direction, I guess, of the sheriff's department. That's a Class A misdemeanor. If you were to be convicted of that Class A misdemeanor, you could go to the county jail for a period of not more than 365 days or 1 year and pay a fine of $4,000 or both a fine or 1 year in the county jail. Do you understand the full range of punishment?
Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent? Mr. Salinas, you talked to your client, you find him mentally competent to assist you in his own defense.
In my discussions with him, I just,
Court's going to make a finding that he's mentally competent to assist his attorney with his own defense. When was he served with a copy of the indictment?
Your Honor, he was served with a copy of the indictment before today's setting. We've had more than 2 days and we're willing to go forward with the hearing.
We received this on March the 24th. Very well. You may read.
Your Honor, on behalf of my client, Mr. Serrano, we would waive the reading of the indictment. He understands the nature and the allegations against him. He did enter a plea of not guilty, Judge, and we're asking the court to give us pretrial and trial settings and set a bond in this case as well.
423 and 427. What is the bond now?
Judge, she has no bond at this time. We're asking on count one, 80,000 cash and surety, and count two, 20,000 cash and surety for a total of 100,000 cash and surety.
Your Honor, that's not my agreement. We're asking the court to consider something less than that in light of the fact that he's got no real prior history. I think he's got in a very old criminal mischief. I think he was a very young man at the time that occurred. Other than that, he was gainfully employed as a law enforcement officer. He's got no prior history. His family is in the very back of the courtroom. He's got his wife here. He's got the entire family is from the Mercedes area. His children go to school in Mercedes. He's been a lifelong resident of Mercedes. He has no real family in Mexico. He hasn't been to Mexico in many years, Judge. So we don't believe, first of all, that he's a flight risk, and number two, Judge, in light of the nature of the allegations against him, we don't believe that he poses a danger to the community or that he would reoffend. The only reason he's in custody is yesterday he was picked up on a driving citation, Judge, and obviously once the grand jury...
Had he been bond before, or this
No.
is the first time he's not even, the warrants have not been executed in this case after indictment?
Right, but there had been some efforts, and he had been cooperative in the sense that he had made himself amenable to receive the indictment. And he had made arrangements to be here today. However, on his way back, he's working with an oil and gas company, and on the way back from Corpus, they got pulled over. Obviously, when they ran a check for a warrant from the grand jury, it was the record that got picked up. I called the court this morning. The court was kind enough to promptly bring him over, and we're asking the court for a reasonable bond.
The court's gonna set bond at $50,000 on the second-degree felony. The court's gonna set bond at $10,000 on the misdemeanor case for a total of $60,000.
Very well, that's all I have. My big excuse, temporarily excuse me.
The court's gonna set this matter down for 423 and 427.
Your Honor, may I make a request with reference to the dates? He's, obviously, his only source of employment right now is what I mentioned to the court. He is on call for the next 3 weeks, steady. If the court could accommodate him in light of the fact that this is the first setting.
Those are the standard settings that we have. If we have any issues, we'll see them at the time if they come or they present themselves. They may not. Okay? Thank you.
May I be